Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another gold making video. Today I'm going to be discussing the Love is in the Air event for Valentine's Day and how you can optimize and make as much gold as you can during this 2-week event. Now this event has many different cool items that you can obtain. You have the Love Rocket, which you can get from doing the dungeon every day. You can collect tokens and you can buy the mount. You can buy some cosmetic items, some pretty dresses, some nice Valentine's gear, stuff like that. But this guide is going to specifically talk about the Swift Lovebird and how to farm for it the best. Now, what the Swift Lovebird is the big mount that you can actually purchase and sell on the auction house. It goes for 270 love tokens, which you get by doing dailies, by completing the daily dungeon, and you can also farm for them. Now, this Lovebird, currently on my realm, goes for about 300k. However, the US average is about 150k. Now, this is per Lovebird, and of course, during the event, it is going to be cheaper than from 6 months, because you can only obtain this during the Valentine's Day event. So if you save this, put it in your guild bank, wait a few months, find it again, and put it on the auction house, you will get more gold than just selling it right now. Now, to get 270 tokens, you can go about this different ways. You are able to get about 10 tokens per day doing the dungeon that you can queue up, and doing this dungeon will just get you those 10 charms, or those 10 tokens, as well as a chance of the Love Rocket mount, which you cannot sell. It's just a really cool mount. However, you can farm charms, and 10 charms equals 1 love token. So, doing the math, you need 2,700 charms in order to buy 1 Swift Longbird. Now, that seems like a lot. However, I'm going to give some farm spots that you can do in order to get charms the fastest and to make the most of your time. Now, before I show you guys the spots, I just want to make sure you guys need to go in org. And inside of org, there are 2 daily quests. They give you about 5 tokens each. And once you pick them up, you will get the lovely charm collector's kit. You need this on your character in order to collect charms. Basically, it's a unique item. You just keep it in your inventory, and while it's in your inventory, you will collect charms as you kill things. So before you start farming, before you start going out, doing dungeons, whatever you want to do, make sure you have this collector's kit inside of your inventory so you can actually start getting lovely charms. So we are first going to be discussing level 60 farming. Now, there are different farms that you can do depending on your level, starting with level 50s and then starting with level 60s. And so for 60s, basically, you will want to do any type of farm in Shadowlands. So, let's say you are a skinner, you should do that skinning farm, and over time, you will collect charms. Now, this is so that your charms is not your main source of interest. It is skinning and getting the leather to actually sell on the auction house. However, the charms are just a super, super good bonus that you can have while doing this farm for other raw materials. You can also do any BOE 2x4 type farming. Please keep in mind that farming in groups will get you less charms than by yourself because it is about how many kills you get. So, if you are BOE farming, you will get less charms. However, you will be getting cloth and possibly BOEs, so that could increase your gold per hour. Now, let's say you are level 60 and you do want to go strictly for charms. There is a place in Ardenweald called Soren's Meadow, and it currently has basically rapid spawns of creatures that you can constantly kill, and that is the fastest place that I have seen for you to strictly farm charms inside of Shadowlands. Of course, there's other probably rapid spawns areas that you can find, definitely during World Quest, stuff like that, but this is the most consistent place that you can go and farm charms if that is strictly your main priority. Now, going into level 50 farming, the reason why you want level 50 is because the area that you can farm is the highest is 45. So basically the mobs here are 45, so at level 50 you can kill them easily, and at about 55 you finally max out and you do not get charms here. So this is definitely for the lower level people that you could do this with. So if you have a druid that's only level 50 or 51, feel free to bring them over here, and this is the best way I have found at all to farm charms. Now, if you are interested in this farm, however you are level 60, you can party sync with a lower level character in order to max yourself out at level 50 so you can farm this spot. However, you will have to group up with somebody and party sync in order to use that mechanic. So, Eye of Azshara, it is at the bottom of Legion. It is below Dalaran, and it's kind of a secluded space, so you will have to actually fly down there if you don't have a flight path, and you will want to farm without a group. Basically, there are different groups of oozes and oozlings that you can go and kill, and they fast respawn, so basically you just want to go kill one group, go to the next group, and by the time you get back to the first group, everything will have been respawned. Now, I actually did this farm, and that is currently the farm that you see on screen, and without a party, I got 1,000 charms per hour. However, of course, this space does get crowded since it is the best farm, and so you see a lot of people grouping up and trying to fight each other for mobs. So I grouped up with a group of people, and I only got 540 charms per hour. Now, I personally think this is because the charms is based on kills and not based on looting. So basically this whole time I did not really loot anything because after you kill something, the charm will automatically show up in your inventory and you do not have to loot the mob to get the charm. So from what I've seen, basically when you're in a group, different people are tagging the mob, different people are getting the first hit, and different people are getting the last hit. So basically, it's just not very efficient compared to you killing everything yourself. So, if we take the math from that, doing this spot without a party, it'll take you about 2.5 hours in order to get the Swift Lovebird. That is because 1,000 charms per hour, and if you do it for 2 hours, you'll get 200 or 2,000, and then you will need to make that 700 up, which you could do about another half of farming. So without a party, 2.5 hours, you can get one Swift Lovebird. Now, with a party, you only get about half of that, so it will take you about 5 hours in order to get one Swift Lovebird with a party. Now, this seems like a really long time, which I won't lie, it is, but you can take this method and you can put it into your level 60 farming. So let's say you're a BOE farming and that's your favorite thing to do. You may only get 240 charms, and so it may take you 10 hours in order to get that Swift Lovebird. However, you're getting your cloth, you're getting your BOEs, and if you always BOE farm, if you always do that for 10 hours a week, you might as well just take advantage of it and collect charms, and then your Swift Lovebird will just be another part of passive income that you get from doing those farms. Same with skinning. If you only get 200 for skinning, then yes, it's going to take 10 hours. However, you are getting that callous hide, that desolate leather. You're getting everything that you normally would, and the love charms are just an extra thing to add on, and it's not your main priority. So, depending on what you want to do, if you want to stock up on a ton of lovebirds, definitely go with the level 50 farming at Eye of Azshara. However, if you just want to maybe get one or two, then definitely look into your skinning and your BOE farms in Shadowlands to get the most out of your time. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you can collect some of these mounts during the Valentine's Day event, whether you want to farm them all the time or you want to just get them as a side income. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you join the Discord down below. We talk about WoW gold making, and you can also flex your screenshots. Make sure you follow my Twitch for whenever I'm streaming on the weekends, and if you like the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.